Welcome back to Dustin and Elysian tale. What were we talking about?
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
We were talking about something about affecting the world, your actions. Right. Where did we end off?
I have such a short-term memory, I feel.
God damn it, I don't remember.
Yeah, anyway, it felt good. That when you speak to people, that they talk about your accomplishment.
Yeah, it's rewarding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's the demon we were talking about. Every time you enter one of the mansions, this thing starts to chase you, and yeah, you just have to keep going, and you can't fight it. You can't physically harm it. I don't think I've ever been hit by this thing, but I don't think it one-shots you.
No,
I just think you take normal damage or something like that.
I remember I've been hit by it, but I don't think it one-shot.
Yeah. So, yeah. As long as you keep going, yeah, it's no problem.
Is it gone?
I think so. Is that who Cora was talking about?
Well, this Cora woman better start explaining herself. I can't take any more of this.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she is. And the first item is an old painting, and we get our next upgrade, which is Iron Grip. They couldn't call it the Power Grip, because that would have been a copyright issue. Or at least I think that's what the grip upgrade is called in Metroid.
I see. It's good that we have copyright, but at the same time it can be ridiculous at sometimes.
That's what's it called? That's calling it mildly.
Yeah. Like, you know, Candy Crush Saga?
Yeah.
And they wanted to have Saga as their copyright, and then they tried to sue Banner Saga for using Saga.
Yeah. I don't remember, speaking of Candy, I don't remember what the company is called who made... King, right. Because they tried to... or did they copyright Candy? I think they did.
I think they did.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a system that can be easily abused.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our first mansion, and now when we have the Iron Grip, I think we have access to the entire map now. There are a few areas that are inaccessible because we don't have don't have future utility upgrades. For example, we need... I know one area requires the double jump, for example.
Right. We haven't unlocked it yet.
Nope, that's in the snow area. I think there's the double jump and the... I don't even know what to call it. You know, the upgrade that gives you a higher jump if you float on a gust of wind.
Wait, there's an upgrade for that?
Do you see those updrafts?
Yeah.
The last upgrade in the game, the most forgettable upgrade out of them all, is an upgrade that lets you double jump on top of those drafts, and it will send you high up in the sky.
I see.
In fact, it is such an it's such a forgettable upgrade that I actually forget that I completely forget about it at the end of the game, and I try to do the cleanup without it. Only to realize, oh yeah, there's one more upgrade. I need to get that first.
Yeah, it seems pretty pointless.
Yeah. I don't think that was necessary to make that a separate upgrade.
Kind of reminds me of Pokemon. Let's see, which generation was it? When you had Surf and Waterfall, and yeah, couldn't you just have Surf and then be able to surf up through the waterfall instead of having a separate ability?
Yeah, hidden machine moves. Yeah, those were really annoying. I do appreciate Sun and Moon for removing them entirely.
Yeah.
And we have this new system instead, where we have different riding animals instead.
Yeah.
One thing I was thinking about, because like we said before, all the upgrades in this game are just utility items, and you don't learn any additional combos, you don't get any other kinds of weapons or anything like that. What you have at start of the game is what you are ending the game with, and nothing wrong with that. I think the game is fine as it is, but one thing that would be really cool is in the sequel, if they decide to create a system where you get other weapons. Do you know what they should do?
No.
One thing that would be really cool, because they constantly reference the Blades of Elysian, that there are more than just the Blades of Ara.
Yeah.
The Blades of Elysium. That's what they're called. Because they make a reference that there are more than one.
Yeah.
More than one. One thing that would be really cool was in the sequel, you can collect more Blades of Elysian, and each blade is a different kind of weapon. Like maybe one is a spear, maybe one is an axe, and they all play and function differently.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because the thing is, at the end of the game, we do defeat General Gaius and end his campaign, but the way the game ends, they actually do make multiple references to other conflicts in the game, so there definitely is room for a sequel.
Whoa. Where was the spoiler warning there?
I think it's pretty obvious that the point of the game is that we're gonna defeat the General Gaius at the end.
True.
Besides, we are 14 parts into this.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, anyway, just to give you an idea what I'm talking about, Alex, because I don't remember exactly where they talk about it, but there are a couple of references that are dropped in the middle of certain dialogue. Like, I think Dust at one point, for example, asks Ginger why the Moonbloods are being hunted, and she says that, well, there really isn't a good reason. Like, like there are a mistake by nature or a mistake by God, and you have I think both the governor in Aurora and General Gaius makes a reference to a king.
Yeah.
And that to me sounds a lot like the Crusades that we had in real life in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, we do defeat General Gaius, but we never see or encounter the king, so I would not be surprised if the king is the main antagonist in the next game.
Yeah, it could be.
Because, you know, just because we stopped Gaius doesn't mean we stopped, you know, the entire organization that is hunting the Moonbloods. I mean, General Gaius was the main army, but the racist king is still out there. Because I think they even make a reference that the king ordered General Gaius to start the campaign.
I don't remember any of this. But
I'm pretty sure it was like that, because that's like a straight up reference to the Crusades we had in real life.
Yeah. Such was the life.
Yeah. But it's cool like that, you know, that the writer drops these little things here and there to give you the impression of a much larger conflict.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good writing.
Yeah, because if you listen to Gaius's dialogue, you get the impression that he's wholly he's committed to the cause, and he believes that his cause is just, but he doesn't really have, you know, a reasonable explanation to why he's doing it or why he needs to do this. Like, he's blinded by fate, you know, fate in his king, or maybe fate in his god, and that gives him enough reason to seek out these Moonbloods and exterminate them.
Yeah. Could also be blind loyalty as well.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that I really like, and I've said this before, one of those things that I really like about how the game handles General Gaius, because they make him out as a very sympathetic villain, even though what he's doing is completely wrong. He completely believes in his cause, and you actually see moments of kindness, like even because he hears about all these rumors that Dust, or Cassius as he calls them, is trying to stop the campaign and all that, but he's convinced that, you know, something is wrong, that the Dust is not that Dust doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like he really wants his friend back.
Yeah.
And like he never yells at anyone, you know, when the soldier asks him, is it really wise to, you know, seek out this Dust guy and, you know, risk the campaign? But because Gaius believes that no, it's his friend, you know, he needs to save him. You know. He also doesn't get angry at his soul, you know, he's very calm, very collected. He doesn't have that, you know, wah-ha-ha moment that many villains have. You know, he's very down to earth and human.
Yeah. Sorry. I had to yawn.
Yeah, it's okay. But like I said, the writing in this game is really fucking great.
Yeah, it is. So, is this your favorite game of all time, or is it at top 3 or top 10?
I don't really know. Like I said, I absolutely love Dust and Elysian Tale, but I don't think it's very high on my top favorite games list. No, I don't think so.
It's not?
It's not really. I have a lot of other games that I would put way before this game.
Okay, I thought you really loved it. Like this is one of the best game ever.
Okay. To be fair, Dust would probably appear on my top 20. I think so.
Top 20? Wow.
Yeah. Like I have a lot of games that I love.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought always thought you said this is one of your favorite games. I mean, I don't say it would be your favorite game of all time, but okay, I'm actually surprised here.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it is a game that I like. I think. Yeah. This is weird. I think I appreciate Dust more than I like it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I buy it. Yeah.
Because like again, like Dust on my favorite scale, no, it's not very high, but I do still greatly appreciate this game. Because, like we've mentioned before, this game was made by one guy, and not to harp on indie games or anything, but for an indie game, this is really good. Like it's good. It's good in pretty much every single area, in terms of graphics, in terms of gameplay, in terms of writing. Yeah. So yeah. I do very much appreciate this game, but I do have a lot of other games that I would put way before this game.
Okay, but then I have a follow-up question. What is your favorite game?
My favorite of all time right now is still Grandia 1.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's... yeah, I see that.
I think. Yeah, I would say Grandia 1 is my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, I don't mean like if you say Grandia now, it would forever be your favorite game. Because like if you ask me the same question, I would say Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, all right.
It's
haven't played that. I've played the first and the second one.
Yeah.
And I played the sorry for the little tangent here, but I played the first one for like 40 hours, and then I got bored. I tried Witcher 2, and I just couldn't get into it. But the third one I haven't tried yet.
Yeah, the third one is amazing.
Yeah, it looks great. And it seems to fix a lot of the problems I had with the first and second one.
Yeah, it's...
because both the first and second one were really clunky.
Yeah, they were. I only played them just because I wanted to play Witcher 3 and fully understand the world and what was happening.
Yeah.
And you can actually play Witcher 3 even without playing the first and the second game.
Oh yeah.
But it's yeah, you get more and is more invested in the world.
you get more invested into the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So yeah, I do appreciate the Witcher series. I do. But aside from Grandia 1, a close second for me is the Dark Souls games. I absolutely adore those games. Yeah, actually, I wish I know you can do that, but I really wish I could break up my favorite game of all time spot for both Grandia 1 and Dark Souls 1.
We should do a list of our favorite games sometime.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a huge Dark Souls fan.
Yeah, and I get it. I'm not a big fan of Dark Souls, but I understand why people love it.
Yeah. But I also love, like, in general, I like difficult games.
Yeah. And puzzle games.
Puzzle, a couple. I don't. It's not one of my favorite genres, but yeah, I can go for puzzle games. Yeah.
No, wait, platform games. I was
platforming games. Yeah. Those are my favorites. Yes.
Yeah. I kind of like.
But puzzle games are fine. Puzzle games are fine.
Yeah, they are. Well, it's soon time to end this video, so...
Already?
Yeah, so anything you want to say before we end?
We're halfway through the Sorrowing Meadows.
Yay! I'm so looking forward to when we are at Chapter 4.
Yeah. Chapter 4 is actually pretty fun.
And with that, see you in the next video. Bye.
But love you all.